Hello, my beautiful rebels. This is a pick a card, and this is about how he sees you right now. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, we're starting with blue, going to go to gold, and then purple. All right, great. Let's go. All right, blue bow. Hi, how are ya? So, how he sees you right now. Let's see. I'm going to start with your oracle cards, and then we're going to move into the Queen um, of the Moon or the Moon Oracle cards, and then we're going to do regular tarot cards. Okay. All right. So here we go. Two Goddess Guidance oracles came out, and the first one was Kali, Endings and Beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And Rhiannon, Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. All right. So those two. Okay. So we have these two. And I feel like with these two, this is letting me know that he definitely sees you as like a fresh start. And I look at the lotus on her hand and her third eye. He sees you as someone that's not only opened his eyes, but has sharpened his sight and sense of understanding um, and sense of feeling. All right. Okay. And with Rhiannon, I feel like it's all about um, being magical and learning how to manifest and learning how to use your power. So he definitely sees you as someone who is powerful and knows how to manifest things into her life, the things that she wants to get where she's trying to go. And he probably really admires that quality in you. All right. Your She Who card is She Who is Wild, Untamed, Wild, Mysterious. All right, I see you. Very good, very good. And also the Saint of Authenticity. Okay, so he definitely sees you as someone who is unabashedly and unapologetically herself, okay? And he sees you as this beautiful, mysterious creature, this untamed wild beauty, who is extremely authentic and knows what she wants and knows how to get it, okay? So I ain't mad at this, like, hey girl. So I'm like, yeah. Okay. All right. So your Queen of the Moon cards that came out for you is Blossoming, and I'm going to set this one over here, and Focus. All right. Okay, so with this, again, I moved this over here because of the lotus. So I definitely feel like he sees you as someone who he can grow with, who he can plant seeds with to wait for them to grow, who understands that growth is a process. Um, and that before you can have a flower, you have to plant a seed. So he definitely sees you as that. Also, the focus, I put this over here by the sorceress because, the sorceress is all about manifestation, and she's almost like the magician or the alchemist card. And in order to manifest things into one's life, you really need to have that focus. You've really got to have a handle. And you see that even on the focus card, the butterfly is where her third eye should be. And here on Kali, her third eye is open. So I definitely feel this sense of manifestation. He sees you as probably someone that he manifested into his life. Probably was really working really hard on law of attraction to um, get the person of his desires. And I feel like you may have done the exact same thing and you were drawn to each other. And so together you blossom. And he definitely sees you as someone that he can grow with. All right. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to look at the tarot cards that I pulled for you, Blue Bow, because this is so beautiful and it's so sweet, okay? So I'm going to make these face me so that I can see them, but I'm going to tell you which ones they are. So I have the Moon, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords, okay? Okay. And clarifying the Moon, I have the Four of Wands, and clarifying Seven of Cups, I have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Swords, okay? Okay. Alright, how does he see you with all of this? Okay, he sees you as someone who, let me see this. Okay, he definitely sees you as someone who illuminated what it means to be a twin flame. Definitely someone who shed light on what it means to be in a twin flame union. Also what that encompasses and what that means, because I feel like this is a twin flame reading for this particular bow. Also with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles together, well, the Eight of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Cups, he sees you as somebody who maybe understands the value of not putting all of your eggs in one basket, like monetary wise or investment wise. He sees you as someone who's very smart with investing, who is also, you know, not afraid to plant seeds that you have to wait a while or to work super hard at a lot of things, because I feel like he sees you as someone who has a lot of gifts and a lot of talents, and you are somebody who has the wherewithal to plant seeds with all those gifts and talents, or to take time and divide, you know, the time that you do have amongst each and every one of those. And it's important to you, I think, to do all the things that you feel you have been gifted with, or able to do, that you very much enjoy, that you're good at, and that you can actually earn money from a lot of the things that maybe are hobbies to you, okay? So he definitely sees you as someone who's gifted and someone who could definitely who works hard enough to gain abundance from those gifts, okay? He also sees you as someone who understands the value of rest, what it means to you, and why it's so important, okay? Because you have the Ten of Swords clarifying the Four of Swords. And what happens if you don't get rest? If you don't lay to rest and relax your body, to rest your mind, to rest your spirit, to rest your soul, because you're so gifted, you need that rest in order to bring the things back that you want to use, or to call forth your gifts. You've got to have that energy. And he definitely sees you as someone who knows the importance of laying things to rest, or laying your body to rest, or you burn out, you get exhausted, you hurt yourself, okay? All right, so that, to sum it up, he sees you as this beautiful, untamed, mysterious creature, who is very much herself and lives in her own truth and her own authenticity, who has really shown him what it means to begin something anew, to invest, to manifest, to grow together. Someone who invests her time and understands that as a living being, you need to rest in order to bring all these beautiful gifts to fruition. Also, he sees you as his twin flame and what that means, and not to put any like disillusionment on it. Like, he sees you as the truth, okay? All right. So that is all that I have for you. All right. Let me know what you thought about this. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And I love you guys. Leave a comment. Like this if you like it. Or subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, so moving on to the gold bow. Hi. Okay, so let's get started with my oracle cards first. Okay, let's do this. So, for you, gold bow, I have Sarasvati, the arts, express yourself through creative activities. And Kuan Yin, compassion, release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Aw, I love that. That's beautiful. I love these cards so much. I feel like I hardly ever pull these two. Alright, so let me see this. So he definitely sees you as someone who is not afraid to express yourself, whether it is through like an artistic endeavor or like something that you do with your body, like yoga or dance. You know what I mean? Either way, he definitely sees you as someone who expresses himself with compassion. That is definitely how he sees you, okay? But not just compassion for yourself, but compassion for others and others around you. Also, he probably sees you as someone who is very, very trusted and held dear to a lot of people. Um, a lot of people trust you with the things. I feel like you're probably like the counselor in your friend group, so a lot of people trust you with their counsel. They trust you with situations. Maybe you are a major secret holder for a lot of people, and either way, you do it with compassion. You're not judging people. You're there for your people. Okay. All right. And your She Who card is She Who Forgives, Remorse, Guilt, Forgiveness. Aw, I love this. Also, Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. All right. I'm mad at this. Ooh, this just got good. You know, and I'm always telling people when I do pull a Lilith card, because she's in a few of my like goddess decks or divine feminine decks, that people always like, I want to be like Eve, I want to be like Eve, I want to be like Eve. And it's like, do you really though? In a world of Eves, I would rather be a Lilith because she was the first and she was unafraid to question things and even to question God and to question men and be like, but why? You know, and she was punished for that. Can we say goodbye to the patriarchy, please? So I want to be Lilith. Okay. All right. So I love this. He sees Lilith. Well, he sees you as like a Lilith, like the first woman. Like you are probably someone who is very much your own woman and you don't believe in patriarchy. I'm not saying you won't be a wife or a mother, but I feel like you define the terms of your own relationship whenever Lilith pops up. Like you're your own boss, okay? Nobody writes, directs, or produces your life. You do that. It's your right, all right? Also, he sees you as someone who's not incredibly compassionate, but just very forgiving and understanding. And this is probably why everybody comes to you, um, especially for counsel or advice, okay? All right. So, your Queen of the Moon oracles are, let's look at these. So, the first one is release. And the second one is nourishment. Okay. All right. Okay. I did not mean to sneeze right there. I tried to cut the volume down. But yeah. So, let me see this. he sees you as maybe a woman or someone who is not only unafraid to be artistic and express themselves through the arts and with compassion, but is somebody who does not hold on to resentments or grudges. Like you're not afraid to release, and I think that he sees you as someone who probably taught him that, or is really schooling him in that. Also, with that compassion that you have, he sees it as like a sense of nourishment. Um, like you nourish him with compassion, which is, I feel like you do that for a lot of people though. All right. Okay, and I'm going to look at your tarot cards that I pulled for you guys, and they're going to be facing me so I can break it down. All right. Okay. So your first card is Three of Swords. Your second is the Queen of Pentacles. Your third is Judgment. Okay. In clarifying the Three of Swords, is the Six of Pentacles. And clarifying the Queen of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. And clarifying Judgment is the King of Wands. Okay. Okay. Let me have a look at these. Okay. So, I feel like he is definitely someone who sees you as someone who has definitely suffered her share of losses and grief and heartache. But with the Six of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Swords, it shows me that you are still, even after all that loss and after all that grief and after that heartache, you are still very giving. You are still compassionate to the human cause. You are still loving. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Very loving. He probably sees you as somebody who, even after that heartache and loss and that grief, um, it's like you guys still found your way to each other. This could be somebody who you met when you were younger, like really young, like kids together young, or just someone from your past also. All right, but it's like you went through that heartache and that grief, and then you came together again and found each other, and it's like that experience almost showed you exactly how to be in this relationship, how to make it work. Okay? All right. And then we move on to the Queen of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like he sees you as someone who understands the value of working hard, of planting seeds, so that you can bear fruit, so that you can reap what you're sowing, and all that hard work is really going to pay off, and all that patience and planting those seeds is really going to show you the value of abundance, okay, of wealth, okay. All right, and we have the King of Wands clarifying Judgment. It shows me that he sees you as someone who has like this renewed sense of passion and drive and just love and warmth. Yeah. It's like a renewed sense. It's almost like a rebirth of all those things, of that passion. All right? And that sense of desire. So maybe he sees you as someone who renewed that sense of desire in him. Okay? All right. So summing this up, my loves, I'm going to do this real quick. Yeah, so he sees you as someone who's very expressive, and extremely expressive and compassionate, who who understands the art of forgiveness, who understands the art of letting things go and not holding grudges, also the art of nourishment and of feeding each other's souls. Yeah, he also just sees you as someone who is unafraid and very much in her own power, like Lilith, who is very, he sees a lot of value in you. Okay, he sees a lot of value in you and a lot of value in the way that you are, the way that you live your life. Like you lead by example. Okay, and I'm not surprised with how I pulled Lilith. All right, because she was like the first woman. So, you know, but yeah, that is how he sees you right now. And let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought about this. Drop me a comment. Like this if you liked it. All right, my loves. All right. So I will talk to you later. Bye. All right. So we are moving on to the purple bow. Hi, purple bow. Hi. How are ya? So let's get it started. Okay. So the first couple of cards that I have, your Goddess Oracle cards, are Aphrodite, Inner Goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. And Isis, Past Life. The situation involves your past life memories. Okay? Okay. So, straight from jump, I feel like this is a relationship, or he sees you as like this amazingly gorgeous goddess who is like the embodiment of love. Okay? And on top of that, it could be like this karmic relationship. This could be a soulmate union. This could be a twin flame union. I don't know that. This is a general reading. Only you know that. Okay? But the potential is definitely there. Yeah, you guys could often feel like you've known each other like for a long time when you met. He could also have this sense of deja vu with you. Okay? That's like a past life like symptom, I believe. All right, so your She Who cards and two fell out. Okay, so the first one is She Who Thrives, and I'm here for it. Hello. So, flourish, prosper, blossom. Also, She Who Frees, liberation, unrestrained, and freedom. Okay, I see you, purple bow. All sassy. So, I definitely feel like, and also your divine feminine card is Yemoja, or Yemaja, or Yemanja, depending on where you're from. The goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. And I love this card in every deck that I have, but especially in this deck, it is the most gorgeous in this deck. Yes. Okay. So, you have two goddess cards, a past life card, and She Who Thrives, and She Who Frees. So, he sees you as someone who is not only goddess-like, who walks in the divine light and the divine femininity, but he sees you as someone who flourishes, who prospers, who everything you touch blossoms, okay? He probably really appreciates the past life connection. Also, it's like you liberate him in a way. You make him feel free when you're together. I know that sounds crazy, but not really. Some relationships just do that to people. When you're with your person that you should be with, you should definitely feel a sense of liberation and freedom. And I just feel like he definitely, that's how he sees you. You are his freedom. And it's like you just flow easily into each other's lives. Like it's not really hard. You know what I mean? it's not like either one of you has to try super hard because you know it is what it is, okay? All right. So, your Queen of the Moon Oracle cards are, all righty, Sovereignty, Queen of the Moon, and the Path. Okay. So, first of all, you got all the goddess cards. But then you got like the Queen of the Moon card too, Sovereignty. So it's almost like he sees you as someone who is extremely like magnanimous in your queendom, who is humble and giving and like a servant to the people. And as the Path, like you guys are walking the path together, all right? And this is crazy because we have Isis, who, hello, past life, queendom. And then we have Sovereignty and Aphrodite and Yamosha. Like, wow, these cards, okay? Like, it's just giving me a sense of total royalty, of, you know what I mean? Like a queen and king. And he definitely sees you as his queen. And he probably worships at your feet in some kind of way, shape, or form. Um, but he definitely sees you as someone who has shown him the way. And not only shown him the way, you're going to walk the way together. Okay? All right. So I'm going to get the tarot cards. And the first one I have is the Ace of Pentacles. The second one is the Sun. The third is the Three of Cups. And clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Four of Cups. And clarifying the Sun is the Two of Wands. And clarifying the Three of Pentacles is the Empress. Okay, let me have a look-see at these. Okay. All right. So the Four of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. And, okay. Yeah, he definitely sees you as someone who understands the value of emotions and understands the value of not having emotions. But yeah, you understand the value of emotions or the absence thereof. He also sees you as someone who is just joyful and radiant and full of love and light. And he also sees you as someone who, it's like you can see the entire world, like the full big picture, and still be that shining sun of optimism. Okay? And then we have the Empress clarifying the Three of Cups. He definitely, I feel like he sees you as like the mother of his children. Okay? And the Empress, again, is also a goddess card. Yeah. I feel like this could definitely be like a Taurus or a Leo relationship. It's not a direct quote, but Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm just saying. Also Venus. uh, with the Empress clarifying the Three of Cups, he sees you as someone who is nurturing and full of life and love and sisterhood, and who probably enjoys being like the light of everyone's life. Okay? It's like it makes you that much brighter. Like you shine because everybody recognizes you. Like the queen in you, the goddess in you. Because you don't have to say it out loud. You just walk in your own realness, okay? So he definitely sees you as that. All right? So, to sum this up, all right, he sees you as a goddess who thrives and is queenly. It could also be a past life relationship. I feel like this is definitely twin flame soulmate situation. And not only is it that, but I think he just really loves and adores you. He wants you to be the mother of his children. He sees you as the mother of his children. He sees you as someone who's not afraid to celebrate life, and nurturing and be giving and soulful and a beacon of light to those around you. All right? Yeah. You guys are definitely going to walk this path together. And this is, I believe, like your past lives have brought you together again. But you're on a new path in this life. And I think it's a really, really good one. All right, so let me know what you think of this purple bow. Like this, leave me a comment. Let me know what's the tea, what's the what. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.